You got that look of love, bro, said Pruno. That boy stole your heart. Call him Brad. Brad Pitt. Fuck no, said Baloo. I'm not going to name him after some lover boy actor who gets all the broads who'd never look at me. I'd end up resenting him.
He already resents all men, though. They're all sexual rivals.
Yeah, it's true. I gave that horny count 140. It's just really funny that, like, somebody suggests a pun name for a pit bull, and he's immediately like, no, we're not calling him Brad Pitt. I would be pissed off all the time thinking about Brad Pitt.
That's a fucking creep, dude. That's weird. This book has confirmed what I always thought men thought, and now I know.
Yeah, we're all just like this. Instead of Brad Pitt, here are some other suggestions that Roger has for the dog's name. Zazu Pitt. Is that a reference to anything that you're familiar with?
No. I mean, I feel like it should be, but...
I'll tell you now, there's only 3 of these, but all of them are things where I was reading them and I was like, I'm sure he's referencing some like old cultural thing that I'm not aware of. Zazu Pitt, the closest thing I could find when searching was a silent film actress named Zasu Pitts.
Well, that's of course what it is. That makes... He's just a much more cultured man than us.
Exactly. That's exactly what he is presenting here. Another suggestion was Pitt the Younger. Does that ring any bells for you?
Like Pliny the Elder? I don't know what this pun is supposed to be.
When I Googled Pitt the Younger, I got William Pitt the Younger, British Prime Minister from the late 1700s.
Oh, that was my next guess.
Yeah, something that we all have studied deeply. And he's saying this to, like, a garage employee named Pruno. I mean, I don't want to
What are you trying to imply here?
I'm assuming this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Like, yeah, man, that name sounds cool too, I guess. Like, I just thought Brad Pitt was funny.
Yeah. And then the last suggestion is Sir Pitt Crawley.
Ew, what?
This is a character from William Makepeace Thackeray's novel Vanity Fair.
Ah, yes. I definitely read that when I was assigned that in college.
Oh, were you actually assigned that in college?
Yeah, I took a bunch of classes. You have to take, like, when you're an English major, you have to take like 18th century literature, like 17th century literature. And so I just took those classes and then did not read any of the books, and it was just too boring.
Yeah. The note that I wrote here was, my man loves old British shit.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously sees himself as like classic English Anglophile gentleman. You know, that they don't make him like they used to.
Yeah. He's well cultured. He's a smart guy. He's read a lot. He's an academic writer, etc. He's brilliant.